What's a problem alcohol solves? My dad was a heavy drinker and I hated him for it. He was never abusive, just absent. He'd come home from work, crack open a beer, and zone out in front of the TV. My mom would beg him to spend time with us, but he never did. I grew up resenting him, and when I left for college, I didn't look back. Years later, I got a call from my mom. My dad had been diagnosed with terminal cancer. I didn't want to go back, but my wife convinced me to at least say goodbye. When I got there, my dad was in his chair, a beer in hand. I was furious. I yelled at him, telling him how much I hated him for choosing alcohol over his family. He just sat there taking it. Finally, he spoke. "I'm sorry," he said. "I know I wasn't there for you, but I want you to know I was proud of you. I watched every game, every recital. I just couldn't be there." I didn't believe him. I stormed out, not wanting anything to do with him. A few weeks later, he passed away. At his funeral, one of his co-workers approached me. "Your dad was a good man," he said. "He talked about you all the time. He was so proud of you." It hit me then. My dad wasn't absent because he didn't care. He was absent because he cared too much. He was afraid of failing us, so he numbed himself with alcohol. I realized then, alcohol didn't solve his problem. It was his problem.